you know, because you think, well, why don't you throw that away? These are seasoned like a good cast iron skillet. These are seasoned, they're perfect. This one's brand new. You're going to get a different look when it is new. See how it looks kind of, you can see the color isn't as smooth, I guess you could say. So once they're aged like this, you're not going to have that new look. So um, that's the vintage um, photo. That's the color of vintage photo. My favorite. Gather twigs. So you can see that the gather twigs is not quite as dark or brown. It kind of has an aged yellow look, which I like that rather than the more brown. Okay, so you've seen me use both of these in a circular fashion, and that's the way you want to do it. Whether you're going to do it on top of the paper, like that, or if you want to just do the edge, let me get a different piece of paper here. So you'll see a lot of times people just do the edge like this, and that's fine. Now when I do my edge, this mat is silicone. I do my edge like this. So I am mostly on the silicone, and I just still in that same circular motion. I hope I'm on camera. Tag on it. I kind of move it up into the paper. So if I were going to do this, I would do it the same way. And you can see, because this is torn, it looks different than this. See, here's a straight edge. This is the cut edge of the paper. So you can see how rough this is in comparison. This is the heavier paper, cardstock. You can see how I am blending this color up into the picture, because you can see how the picture kind of fades out, and so I am blending this up into that picture to give it that aged look. And you can see it, how it, depending upon where the tears are, it looks differently along that edge. Okay, I think I've covered that. Another thing that you might like to do is crumple your paper. You're going to crumple it good. Now, you can see here, this is the reason why some people like to use these blending tools, because I've got ink on my fingers. That doesn't bother me. But you may not want to have that. So, crinkle up your paper. You can see how it kind of picks up the peaks of the paper to give it a more distressed look. And then once you go through all that, you can smooth it all out with your Teflon or just your hands. Smooth it out to use it in your book. So, those are all kinds of ways to age your paper. Okay, what else did I want to tell you? Okay, yeah, we're going to make the, let me move all this stuff out of the way. We are going to make the cover. Lots of ways you can make covers, lots of things you can make covers from. I used a grocery bag, a paper bag. It wasn't this one, but here's one that I pulled out. So you're just going to basically pull your bag apart. Sorry for the noise. You're going to have noise. Oh, there's my receipt. In case I want to take anything back. So you're going to open it all up. You're going to take these things off. If I can get them off. You don't need the handles. Or there are times that you may want the handles on there, and you may use the handles in your journal cover or whatever it is that you're working on. So in this case, I'm going to take them off. I'm just not good about remembering to stay in camera. Okay, so wherever the seam is, must be here. I see it. Okay, now you don't have to tear this. You could cut it if you wanted. You know, if you prefer your bag to be cut, you certainly can cut it. Okay, so you just want to open it all up, determine what size do you want your cover. My cover is this size. And as you can see, I had it a piece of bag with a natural fold, and I just tore it like that and said, yeah, that looks good. So I'll go with that. And that, you know, but if you want to, you know, say, okay, well, I want it to be however many, you know, 8 by 10 or whatever, however many, then you are welcome to measure. I do not. That's not my deal. Now, these are very straight edges in comparison to, you know, some that I have done that were a more rough edge. So I'm just going to tear it. Save this. Let's see. All right, this is kind of a natural. So we'll just go here. Save this. You can leave these straight if you want. You could fold it over, cut them both at the same. But in this case, I'm going to tear this one. And I don't want my cover to be edge to edge. I want my cover to be more like this. So there's another cover. The front is shorter than the back. Okay, you can put your all kinds of little papers in there as your signature. They could stick out or not. Where's the other paper? Okay, here's the other part. You could have it very rough, which is what I really like. This one's cutting pretty straight, or tearing pretty straight. A lot of times they don't, which is what I like. Okay. Ah, yes. See this? Nice. I like that. Okay, see how big this is, and I don't want it that big, so there we go. There's another cover. So just depends on the way you want it. If you wanted it straight, you could just pull them over there, straighten them up. So you need to kind of plan and think, you know, how you would like for it to be. And you can see that this is this is a grocery bag, so it looks a little different color, and it's a heavier weight than this Buff City bag. So, and I really like that. This is a, I don't know, Walmart, or no, it wasn't Walmart. It was, oh, what's it, Jeannie? Amazon. This was an Amazon grocery bag when I had groceries delivered. So, as you know, now you can just leave this like this, and you could put you some ink on there, distress it all up. I am not going to distress any of mine. But you could do that if you wanted to. I'm going to have and once this is all done, I mean, I've got it all planned up in my head. I'm going to sew this onto this and all other kinds of stuff. And, you know, but this is the way that mine's going to be. So you need to start getting your cover together. Here's another idea for a cover. This is a food box, which also would make excellent templates if you wanted to. Now, you couldn't put this through your printer, but you could, you know, trace your templates onto this, cut them out, and then you've got a much heavier weight template if you wanted to do that. So this one, I mean, you probably can tear it. Yeah, you're not. Yeah, this is not easy to tear at all. I like the look of it though. So you could tear it. Most generally when I'm using this kind of a box, I use scissors. And these are chicken cutting scissors, kitchen scissors, because when you've got something heavy like that, you don't want to use your nice scissors. And you can just cut it. You could use natural folds, you know, so. Let's watch paint dry. Let's watch Deb cut. that could be that could be a book cover. Now, I mean, certainly not the one that we're getting ready to do, because this one, I mean, this is how big mine is, which is still pretty big, you know. Not much different, I guess. But you could, cut it down. So these are all options for you. And let me look at my list. See if I have told you everything I wanted to tell you. I think so. So, our next video is going to be how to sew on paper. So, when I put the video together, I will actually be doing projects that you can follow along. You can watch the video and get an idea of how it works, and then pull your supplies out and make the projects or whatever you would like. So anyway, so it's going to be kind of a learning video, which I guess this has been as well, on how to tear paper, because tearing paper is a very technical thing. So anyway, I think I have told you everything that I wanted to tell you, and so I am going to sign off. Hope you're having a great day. I'll talk to you later. Bye.